Wednesday night than they done the home game last night.
I think we saw them.
So they had the equipment stuff already set up for us.
We need to slow down, let the game come in.
I think you're affecting that a lot. Hey, we may not be. Yeah, up and down.
What do you call them? A little Felix. I think so far fouls are 7-2.
crazy.
Wow. His hands are here.
Knew that was coming.
That's just down on his way to the station. I don't know where he lives.
I don't either.
This is their second foul this quarter.
Yeah, they only two first.
Make him go right. Got a City League game. I like it. That was a good song, Red.
Other than they're playing zone.
first Santa message in like 4 years. Steal. Hey, do I need to move?
Next game starts after this. All you have to do is be on the other side of this power.
Okay.
So where you're at right now, I can't see what's happening.
Where is Red sitting up there?
Yeah. Look, you get on the corner where it doesn't block his
Good thing it's small, boss.
Yes, that's red green. I would think if it goes there, you'll be okay. But you can't make sure it doesn't block your view too. Okay.
check and see if that video is going okay. I'm at 18 feet now, working well at all here. Dropping a lot. I think it's better. I'll change the settings a little bit. shots you think they have? Say more. I think they got 5 on Felix alone. Good. I dropped the quality way down now. You probably can't tell on your phone, but on a big TV you can probably tell. Right. Thought he was gonna get away with it. Varsity. Crazy. Ah, huh? I don't know. Tired of getting lost. Yeah. senior night? Oh, okay.
Some kind of alumni reception night.
Monday's 8 games. They're going to make a lot of noise.
We may have an extended night.
You better have Ryan ready to talk to you.
That rumor went down.
Good evening, ladies. Gavin Marlowe. Gavin is the son of Lisa and Jeff Marlowe. Christian Perez. Christian is the son of Danielle and James Hughes. Garrett Rigdon. Garrett is the son of Tessie and John Rigdon. Braden Rogers. Braden is the son of Terry and Lincoln Rogers, and also Sean and Lauren Lodell. At this time, we'd like to congratulate Logan Pearl and Joshua Lamore for advancing to next week's sectional. Let's give one more round of applause to this year's senior class. Congratulations to all of our seniors on a successful season and their accomplished high school careers.
show's on the air. Let me know when you are. Okay.
understands your community and your needs. Casey State Bank has been family owned and operated since 1968, providing the personal touch you can rely on. Whether you're opening a checking account, saving for the future, or applying for a loan, they're there to guide you every step of the way with convenient services like mobile banking and secure online access. Managing your finances has never been easier. Visit Casey State Bank today. Banking is local and personal. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC.
Hey, welcome back to Paris as both teams going through their warm-ups down on the floor. Great atmosphere for high school basketball. Nice gymnasium, good crowd on hand. The band's across the way from us, and we can see the scoreboard. That's how I knew that Felix had 22 points in that JV game.
Yeah, Felix got a little bit of a rough first half, got himself in foul trouble, but a second half, he had a big second half. Using that strength and that body down low to get those easy buckets. He looked good.
Jackson Hires with 12, those two in double figures. I think that's where it ended up. Okay, tell us what we know about Paris. They come in, I think, 11-13.
Yeah, 11-13, coming off two losses in the conference tournament. They didn't get to play that last seventh place game because of the snow. That game ended up getting canceled. So just two games in the LIC tournament for the Paris Tigers. I'm guessing they're going to come in and play man. I watched them play a little bit in the LIC tournament in the first game, they've got a brother combination, one a junior and one a freshman, two pretty good guards, and they've got a really strong center down low. Not a lot of height, maybe compared to us as a team, but strength-wise they'll be just fine.
Captain's meeting down in front of us is. We're close to the tip, about 6 minutes away left here in the pregame activity. Reggie not being Teotopos tomorrow afternoon. The Maroons will play highly ranked Teotopos Wooden Shoes. They're their second or third right now in Class 2A basketball. We'll see them with a tip-off mid-afternoon. The JV game goes at 1. We should be on the air about 2 or just after with the pregame from Teotopoulos. That'll be tomorrow.
Yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Looking forward to the trip, I guess. Maybe we can get something good to eat on the way home, Mike.
Yeah, there's always something along the way.
Right.
Hey, Ryan Reynolds in front of us running the cameras. If you got a chance, you want to listen to us and watch the ball game, how do you do that, Reg?
You do that on the YouTube channel, the Robinson Maroons Athletics, RHS Athletics YouTube channel, and quality isn't as good tonight. Ryan had to tone down the quality because of our internet, but you can still watch the game. It'll probably look better on your phone than it will on a big TV tonight. Apologize for that, but the best thing is you get to listen to us, Mike.
That's for sure.
Pipe us right into that thing.
Big, beautiful high school here on the north side of Paris, and you're interested in what 1% sales tax will do for you.
Come visit this place. Could I get some batting cages like
Yeah,
that?
isn't that nice? I mean,
Yeah.
you got great facilities, and we're seeing it time after time after time when we go to these schools at counties that have that tax. It's making a difference for education anyway. Okay, Paris has left the floor as the Maroons go ahead and get their last second shots in.
This is the second gym floor Mike, that they've put on this already.
Well, they tried to make an ice rink out of it a couple of years
They
ago.
did. It was over Christmas break. They had a water line break and, flooded the gym floor. And they should have had a couple hockey games before they went and
I
fixed
guess it was a mess. Bowed up and had a terrible time. Hey, we need to get a 60-second break in and come back. We'll do our popcorn report after that and our starting lineups. We'll be back with more of our pregame brought to you by Bertram Pharmacy in 60 seconds.
Bertram Pharmacy takes pride in knowing their customers by name. The knowledgeable staff will explain your medication and answer any questions you may have. Their commitment to personal service is still the most important aspect, offering immunizations, diabetes specialization, medication synchronization, and free delivery. Find more information at BertramPharmacy.com. Located at 1300 North Allen in Robinson. Bertram Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
Teachers, you face so many challenges and make so many sacrifices for our kids. We think you deserve better. That's why Country Financial gives back to you, our teachers, with savings of up to 15% on your car insurance. I'm Damon Tingley in Robinson, inviting you to find out more today. It's our way to say thanks. Country Financial. Occupation discount is not available in Arkansas, Georgia, or Tennessee. Availability and amount may vary. Auto policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company, Country Preferred Insurance Company, and Country Casualty Insurance Company.
And welcome back to Paris. Mike Scheimer along with Reggie Truitt. We wait the tip of this LIC conference game, the Maroons and the Paris Tigers. And Reggie and I both had our popcorn here this evening, brought to you by OD Electric. Let's check in on that.
It's almost game time, and Odie from Odie's Electrical Service wants to know, how's the popcorn tonight?
Did I get you enough salt on that?
You did. You did good. I'll give it a solid B+. And you bought it, so maybe an A-.
Even better for you, wasn't it?
Right.
Popcorn Report brought to you by OD Electric. Give them a call at 618-544-3881 for your heating and cooling systems maintenance. Starting lineups here this evening brought to you by KZ State Bank, your community, your bank.
Yeah, so Maroons are going to go the road team tonight. Maroons come in at 8-15, 0-5 in the LIC. Maroons are on a 2-game win streak, though, out of that LIC tournament. Maroons are going to start 2 guards, 2 forwards, and a center. Starting guard, Jetson Holt, 5'7" freshman. Another starting guard is 6'2" junior Isaac Hardiman. Starting forwards for the Maroons, Andrew Sparks is a 6'6" senior, and Mason Arnone is a 6'5" senior. And starting at center for the Maroons, 6'7" junior Cruz Dunlap. For the Paris Tigers come in 11-13, 0-4 in the LIC, and a couple losses in the LIC tournament. They're going to start a freshman as well, 2 juniors and 2 seniors. They're going to start 3 guards, a forward, and a center. Starting guard, Marcus Hutchings, is a 6'1" freshman. He's a player, Mike. Another starting guard is his brother, Maddox Hutchins. He's 5'10" junior. And then third starting guard is Braylon Mills, a 5'11" junior. Starting forward for the Tigers, Carrick Vital. He's a 6' senior. And starting center, Carter Eastham, a 6'4" senior. for the Tigers. They come off the bench with a couple juniors, Dawson Rogers, who's 6'4", and Ethan Brown, who's a shooter. We just watched him in the JV game, probably hit about 6'3", shoot it from anywhere. He's a 5'11" junior. So a couple seniors, 4 juniors to play, and a freshman, and the freshman is he's a talented one.
A couple of really good freshmen on the floor, one for the Robinson Maroons and one for Paris, as Jetson Holt can go head-to-head with about anybody in
Yes,
in
these
league.
two freshmen are definitely familiar with each other.
Yeah. Well, the clock's reset. We're getting close to playing in the national anthem and listening to the pregame brought to you by Bertram Pharmacy, fast-friendly hometown service. And with that, we're going to take a 2-minute break as we have festivities here in the gym. We'll be back with high school basketball in 2 minutes.
Here's what real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
Here, you walk past the teacher, they say hi, they greet you with your name, and they just care about you as a person, not just another number.
That one-on-one attention with professors means a lot.
Lincoln Trail will always have a place in my heart, and it'll always be my home. And I can tell you this, if you give Lincoln Trail a chance and you come here, you will feel the same way we do.
You too can join students like these. Visit iecc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success.
It takes a special type of person to inform and entertain, and that's what we do at TOC Direct Media. Inform and entertain. If you think you have what it takes, consider us for your next move. Log on to originalcompany.com and give us the reasons we should consider you for one of our openings. It might be just a side hustle for you. Log on to theoriginalcompany.com, an equal opportunity employer. Part-time, full-time, or side hustle.
When you're expected, you want care that's close, compassionate, and ready when you need it. At Crawford Memorial Hospital, their obstetrics team is here for every heartbeat, every milestone, and every moment. From prenatal care to delivery and beyond. Expert care, comfortable surroundings, and support you can count on. Because when it comes to your baby, they deliver. Crawford Memorial Hospital, obstetrics care right where it matters most.
I'm Damien Tingley from Country Financial, and like most parents, I want to make sure that my daughter Briley is protected throughout her life. Fortunately, I know Country Financial will be there to help us along the way. As Briley gets her license, her first car, and she cracks that car for college. Call me today at 618-544-2147 to get the protection you need at a price you can afford. Policies issued by Country Mutual, Country Preferred, and Country Casualty Insurance Companies in Illinois.
Yeah, welcome back to Paris. Reggie, can you see the video board across the way?
Not too well. I don't have a very good angle at it.
Pretty cool.
I don't think Ryan has a very good angle at it with the camera either. But, yeah, very cool setup they got. That's another scoreboard as well, but they've got a little preview video loading up here before they get to their starting lineups. Paris comes in, Mike, on a little 2-game winning streak of their own. And they've won 3 of their last 4. They got a 2-game winning streak. They played at Chrisman on January 17th and won that game by 20. And then they played here against OPH on January 20th and won that game by 5, 63-58 here on this court. I'm sorry, those were the 2-game win streak they had going into the LIC tournament.
This is what you call a hype job, isn't it?
It is. It is. Maybe we get into the starting lineups now.
Pretty wild how they're going through this.
Yeah, nice light show as well to go with it.
Yeah, really cool light show, I'd have to say. And the video and the band's into it.
Yeah, the band.
Rowdy place.
Got a really good band here as well. They really traditionally do. And, man, they've got 2 sections filled up with just kids in the band.
Yeah, well, hey, every school's got a different way of doing it. This is one of the better ones I've seen in a while.
I bet they got 40 kids in the pep band over there.
Yeah, it's a big band for sure. And we'll get the festivities done here. We'll get the game underway. Officials out on the floor. Maroons waiting for them. They're a traveling maroon uniform trimmed in white. Paris white, of course, at home in orange. And the lights back on, and we can actually see the table now.
Get your eyes adjusted.
Told you it's a long way up here in the dark, isn't it?
I like this. I like this up here.
I do. I think it's a great view. Really good view. Okay, Spark steps in to jump center for the Maroons up against Hutchings. Ball in the air, tipped, and Paris will control it. Both these teams looking for their first win in the LIC. Paris has got it right now in the front court, and they work at top of the key, go down in the paint. And the Maroons extending a defense, hold on the ball right now. They move it left side over to Vital, into the corner.
Maroons are back in their 1-2-2. We've seen this the last 5-6 games now.
They're good on the shot. Jetson had to rebound. It's on the floor, tied up. Paris rips it away, and they'll reset. Hutchings with it. 2 Hutchings on the floor. This is Maddox. Shot from the outside, no good. And they get the rebound, step into the double team, feed off to the wing, and they're going to shoot some threes tonight. Another one offline. Another rebound, ripped away, and a foul underneath. I think it's on Andrew Sparks.
I believe you're right. That'll be Andrews first.
Tell you, Paris, if they have trouble outside, they'll bring that JV player in, won't they?
Yeah, he'll hit him.
He had 19 in that JV game. Most of them long range.
I think he had 6 threes. Couple deep.
Tigers with it in the front court. Another 3 look. They turned down the shot as Sparks got out to cover it. Maroons pressuring the defense. Hold on the ball out here near half court. Jetson, good defense on their point guard. Mills takes it and drops it into the corner to Hutchings. Back to Mills. And Maroons extend that defense. That height and ripped loose by Arnone. Mason's got it, taking it himself, and batted out of bounds. Caught from behind. They tipped the ball away. And the Maroons will have it along the baseline. Isaac Hardiman will take it out. The junior standing out of bounds on the baseline.
Got to move. Got to move.
Drops it into Cruz Dunlap's 3 on the way from him. No good. Rebound. On the floor. Mills has it for Paris. Kicks it quickly ahead, out of bounds. Last touch by the Maroons. Vital was the intended target. No score yet, just underway. 6:24 to play, first quarter here in Paris tonight. Hutchings with a basketball. Vital now back to Mills as they push it outside the three-point line. Defensive pressure from the Maroons, solid to start the ball game. Paris having to start their offense about 6 feet behind the three-point line. They extend it again. They're going to dribble it out of bounds. Touched. Last, though, is a tough call there. It looked like he was over and back with it,
That's
Reg.
what I thought as well. I guess Mason maybe tipped it, and that's why it went back. There's a steal.
Over to Jet on the glass. Got it. Maroons with a lead. Nice steal from Mason Arnone. Down the other end quickly. Vital with it. Double teamed. Brings it back out. Hutchins with it. Top of the key to Mills. Drives on the bucket. Underneath. He's going to be called for
travel.
Yep.
Saw a couple of those in the JV game as well.
2-0. Maroons with the lead. And have the ball out of bounds. Jetson will bring it up on the walk.
Tigers are man-to-man.
Picked up by Mills. Runner, he's fouled on the shot. He should get 2 here.
First one on Mills right there. Jetson will go to the free throw line.
So Jetson at the free throw line, the freshman. And rolls the first one in. 5:35 left, first quarter here on the road tonight. And Jetson's going to miss the second one. Rebound pulled down by Maddox Hutchings. Over to Vital. Moves it to Mills. Paris with it in the front court. Mills takes a 3 and hit it. Drops it on the left wing, hit the 3, and we're tied at 3. 5:16 to play, first quarter. Over to Isaac Hardiman. Set. He gets a good look at a 3 short. Rebound grabbed by the Tigers. And Hutchings pushes it to the front court, feeds the corner. Drives in the paint. And that's to drop it low, and they'll throw it out of bounds.
Turnover.
Nope. Getting some help here.
Yeah,
Maroons have it.
Tried to feed the ball down to Eastham.
He's slow. Couldn't get out on the.
He fills that uniform out.
Yeah, yeah, he does do that. It's stretched tight, isn't it? Isaac again from 3, and it misses another one. Cruz down with a rebound, quickly over to Jet. Arnone, right left wing, drops it to Cruz, turn, 15-footer, that's short, another rebound to the Tigers. Hutchings with it. This is Marcus. So back out, and they move it around to Horn. Mills set up for a 3, takes the shot, and he'll miss that one. Rebound taken by Cruz. And we get it out of there to Jet. Jetson brings it up across the 10-second line. Tries to drive, back to Cruz through his legs, and back to pick it up. I think Cruz has had a haircut, Reg.
He has had a haircut, you're right.
And a foul on one of the Hutchings.
Yeah, that's on Maddox. His first foul. Called him for a hold there when Isaac put the ball on the floor.
Halfway through the first quarter, tie game at 3.
Paris is definitely going to play man.
Bring it in bounds to Jet Holt. And off the bench, Felix going to come in. Another long 3. This one, Hardiman hits. 1 for 3 from the field for him, and the Maroons lead by 3, 6-3. Mills gets it across the 10-second line to Hutchings.
Isaac comes in as the top 3-point shooter for the Maroons, shooting around 30%, I believe, for the season. He's 1 for 3 here to start.
We got a timeout on the floor, Reg.
Yeah, Paris took a timeout. I don't know if they're taking a 30 or a full, though, yet, Mike.
30. Coach not happy. He's going to talk about it down on the floor. 6-3 Maroons with the early lead. 3:40 to play, first quarter. Paris, let's say it's sluggish on the offensive end.
Yeah, they have really shot a lot of threes. They probably attempted about 4 or 5 of them by now. Hit one. I'm guessing 1 for 5 from behind the arc at this point. Maroon's going to stick in this zone and see if they can shoot it. I'm guessing we're going to see the junior Ethan Brown before long. He was in the JV game. Gunnar Holt drew that. He guarded him a lot. So did Hayden Bonnell. Gunner's familiar with him. He's not a kid that's going to take you off the dribble or off the bounce so much, but, man, he can shoot.
Yeah, Felix had a nice game.
Yeah, Felix deserves his time he's getting here.
So 2 freshmen on the floor for the Maroons. They lead 6-3. And Paris will take it out of bounds. Get in the backcourt to Mills. He has their lone bucket here in the first quarter. So inside, nice drive and nice shot by Hutchins.
Dawson Rogers off the bench for Paris. They called Jetson with a turnover.
I think they called a foul on him, did they?
No, they did call a foul on him. Called a push.
Offensive foul. Coach Randy Bishop not happy with that call. Randy's going to talk to him. 6-5, Maroons by 1. Paris has it inbounds.
Dawson Rogers wears number 2, Mike.
Yep.
Got the knee brace, got the ball.
Makes a move on Arnone, shut off. Now a 3 look in the corner, baseline jumper by Mills. That's short, rebound on the floor and saved by Felix Reynolds off to Holt, ahead to Sparks. Andrew kicks it back out top. They move it quickly to Jet, right side. Down baseline, Felix out to Hardiman, open 3, top of the key.
Ball.
And no good. Felix with a rebound, though, kicks it back out to Jetson. He'll try the 3.
Oh, in and out.
In and out, rattled around. It wouldn't fall. Rogers with the ball for Paris. Moves it left side to drive on Hardiman. Up with the shot. They hit it. And he's fouled by Isaac.
That's Marcus Hutchings with the and 1. Hardiman picks up his first foul of the game. 3 team fouls here in the first quarter on the Maroons.
2:39 to play, first quarter. They regain the lead. It's 7-6.
Our first lead change of the game there.
And he missed the free throw. A lot of contact, and it went off of Sparks' arm out of bounds. Andrew could not find a handle.
Cruz Dunlap up off the bench. He's going to check in for Andrew Sparks.
Hutchings to take it out of bounds, throws it out long to Mills. Feeds it off, gets the ball back. Not afraid to shoot from there, but he goes right side. Hutchings back to Mills. Again, looks at the three, didn't take the shot. Dunlap standing in front of him. That probably changes the idea. Cruz playing Jetson with the pressure. Feeds the corner. Paris goes down inside to Rogers. Kicks it to the corner. They get a really good look at a three and miss that. Rebound taken by Reynolds off the Holt. The two freshmen work together with 2 minutes to play.
Reynolds with 3 rebounds.
Trap
Jet.
Over to Arnone. Maroons have it in the front court. Back to Jet. Inside 2 minutes to play. First quarter. Feed the corner. Hardiman had a look at the three. Gets another look. Can't get it off. Reynolds. Little punch shot in the paint.
Got the roll.
He got the field goal. Maroons gain a lead back. 8-7. Another lead change. Pressured defense by the Maroons. They get it out to Mills. Paris with it. Double teamed. Moves it with a minute and a half to play. Mills feeds the corner. Paris working inside to Rogers. Little jump shot. That won't go. And it's Cruz Dunlap with the rebound. Maroons up a point. 8-7. Reynolds underneath with the basketball. Backs up. Flips it back out to Arnone. Mason drives. Has it blocked. Chased down, and they out-hustle us. And chasing it the other way. Layup. Good at the other end. That was Mills. That was a coast-to-coast play, and the Maroons one timeout. 9-8 Paris by a point. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Cancer care is personal. And at Crawford Memorial Hospital, it's close to home. You're more than a diagnosis. You're a neighbor, a friend. You are family. The local oncology team walks beside you with personalized care plans, support you can count on, and faces you know and trust. Because at Crawford, hope isn't just a word, it's a treatment plan. Crawford Memorial Hospital. Cancer care with a heart right here at home.
Well, nice defensive flurry there by Paris to get the turnover and get the layup. But we can't let them go coast to coast.
Yeah, I mean, it was great effort by Hutchings. That would be Marcus Hutchings, the freshman. He got the block on Arnone, and then he chased the ball down in the corner, just out-hustled us to the ball. Paris immediately went the other way for a bucket on the other basket.
Less than a minute to play, first quarter. Maroons have it inbounds, down 9-8. They break the press to Arnone, down low to Reynolds. He has it blocked. And they're just out hustling us right now. Mills with it. They race the other way. This is the tempo they want to play, and they throw it away. This is Cruz. Stops, back out top to Hardiman. Picked from behind. Kicks it back out, and they're going to go right to the hole. Got the layup. 11. Vital,
yep. His first bucket of the game.
Arnone off to Reynolds. They lob it up and tapped out of bounds. Down to 20 seconds. 11-8 Paris here in the first quarter. The tempo, the speed that Paris wants to play.
I agree.
Get out top to Jet. And we'll set the offense. Underneath, that's a foul underneath and mugged more or less.
Yeah, got the ball to Felix. I think the foul is going to go on Marcus Hutchings. It is his first.
Ball out of bounds with 13 seconds to play first quarter. Isaac to take it out of bounds. Cruz pushing on him.
Yeah, that's Dawson Rogers, the junior. They're probably familiar with each other, both juniors.
Cruz has got it. A little punch shot in the paint. No good. Rebound picked off by Paris. They go the other way. Hutchings with it. Stop. Gets the shot from the corner. That's going to be short, and that's the end of the first quarter. Maroons down 11-8 here on the road to the Tigers. We're back in 30 seconds.
Here's what real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
I have learned how to put my
I'm going to have to move Felix up my sheet. Keep writing his name down towards the bottom.
Yeah, me too. He's going to have to come up. He's going to play more and more.
What I wanted to do with my life, too.
I feel like Lincoln Trail was a great step out of high school.
You too can join students like these. Visit iecc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success.
First quarter update brought to you by Damian Tingley, Country Financial Rep here in Crawford County.
Yeah, Maroons got 2 players with 3 points. Jet Holt with 3, Isaac Hardiman with 3, and Felix Reynolds off the bench with 2 points. Cruz Dunlap with 3 rebounds. Felix Reynolds with 4 rebounds. Jetson Holt with a rebound and an assist. Mason Arnone with a couple steals in the first quarter. For the Paris Tigers, they're led by Braylon Mills. He's got 5 points. Marcus Hutchings with 4 points, and Carrick Vital with 2 points. Maddox Hutchins with a couple rebounds. Carter Easton with a couple rebounds. And Marcus Hutchings with 2 blocks.
David Tingley, sponsor of our first quarter update. Crawford County rep here in Crawford County. Play underway. Maroons have it over to Arnone as we get it inbounds. Top of the key to Sparks. Dumps it into Dunlap. Back to Mason. Good look at a 3, and he knocks it home.
Good ball movement from the Maroons. Assist goes to Dunlap, kicking it out.
Tied at 11. And a near steal. Mason nearly had a hand on that one. Bad away. Paris went back and got it. Set up a 3 shot on the wing, and that's no good. Rebound. Out of bounds off of Arnone.
We're going to have to be strong on the backside of these zones. They're going to be pushing on us and everything else, trying to get those rebounds.
Early here in the second quarter, tie game. Paris not afraid of the 3 ball, are they? Man, they put up another one. Missed that. Mills with it, feeds the corner. Back out top. Hutchings dumps it in. And there's Sparks with another foul over the back.
Yep.
His second.
First team foul here early in the second quarter for Robinson.
Both these teams looking for their first win in the LIC conference. Reynolds going to check back in. Paris with the basketball. Low scoring first half. And long 3, no good. Tipped around, and the Maroons have it. Mason across the 10-second line. Front of it to Hardiman. Feeds it to Jet, top of the key. Jetson on the right wing, drops it, looks to the corner.
Woo, he stepped on the line. I saw it from here.
Body language not good there, Reg.
No, I agree.
Reynolds back in the game as Andrew will have to come out with those 2 personal fouls. Tie game at 11, 6:47 to play.
5 turnovers for the Maroons at this point.
And Paris working it down. Here comes the layup. Nice play inside. That's the freshman. He's got 6 for Paris. Hutchins.
Yeah. He can play baseball as well.
13-11.
Really well.
Arnone with it. Drives into a double team and a reach-in foul on Vital, I think.
I think you're right. That'll be his first.
6:23 to play first half.
Vitali. We're mispronouncing
Vitali.
that. Gunnar Holt at the table for Robinson. He's going to check in for Isaac Hardiman here with 6:23 to go in the second quarter.
Jet will take it out of bounds. Off to Arnone. Gunnar looks into Cruz. He's got it. There's his pet shot, and he hits that.
There it is.
Little 12-footer there in the paint. Turnaround jumper good. We're tied at 13.
Cruz on the board with his first field goal.
Go underneath, turnaround shot, and a hook. That's a tough one. That's Eastham.
Yep.
Yep.
Eastham's first bucket of the game.
15-13. Jet heading for the bucket. Drops it off the Cruz. Another one short. Rebound pulled down by Paris. And that was Eastham with the rebound. I'm going to let him go right down inside.
Yeah,
take
stop
the shot.
The ball there.
Cruz with a rebound. He blew it inside. And the shooter for Paris getting ready to come in, Reg. Ball from outside. He got the bounce.
Cruz Dunlap with a friendly roll with the 3.
Third 3 of the game for the Maroons, and they lead now 16-15. We get the lead back. Paris outside the 3-point line. That's been the look they've been getting. Driving right side, baseline jumper, that's good.
Nice move from Marcus Hutchings. He's got 8.
Freshman. 17-16, that lead switches again. Paris with a 1-point lead. Arnone with it outside the 3. Feeds off to Dunlap. Cruz backing in on Eastham. Cross court to Jet. Gets a good look at a 3. No good. Rebound down to Eastham, and they push it ahead. Going right to the bucket. Feed to corner. And there's a breakdown defensively. Mills takes it to the glass. 19-16. 3-point lead for the Tigers. 4:25 to play. First half. Feed it off to Arnone. Mason has it. Makes a move on the bucket. Going to be fouled.
Foul on the floor, I believe. Sparks with 2 fouls at the table, getting ready to check back in.
Second foul on their freshman. And they're going to let Mason have 2 at the free throw line.
Ooh, I was wrong.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was on the floor too. Subs coming for both teams.
Front end of the
Made the 1.
front end is good. Sparks enters the game with 2 fouls, and off the bench, Ethan Brown, 5'11", junior, 15. He's the shooter.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to describe him. And he's got range too. Missed the second free throw. Rebound cleared by the Tigers. They lead by 2.
Easton with 6 boards already.
And the Tigers have it in the front court. You got to keep track of where Brown is for them. He's got the ball now. Sparks pops out on him and nearly steals it. Tosses it back out. We'll see the defense a little better here. Tigers outside the 3, trying to find a spot to shoot.
There it is.
How they get it. Oh, they turn it down. Had a good look from Hutchings. Maroons extend the defense. Vital. Back and forth again. He'll take the 3 this time, and it's no good. Rebound on the floor. Grabbed there by Arnone. Off to Holt. And Jetson's got it in the front court. Back to Arnone. Set 3. No good. Rebound tipped around. Grabbed by Paris, and they're on the run. And this is trouble. Step around defensively and hit it.
He made that look good, didn't he?
It's got 10. 21-17, and no one got back.
Right. They're beating us down the floor.
Jetson with the basketball. Right side, tries to drive, baseline, slings it back out to Mason. Chases it down, gets it to Sparks. Feeds the corner, that's Holt. No good, another rebound. That was Gunner that took that one. Rebound cleared by Paris. Drops it down to Eastham. There's Brown with the shooter, he'll pull it back out. Dumps it down inside. Turns, shot up and in. And they stretch the lead out to 5 or 6, 23-17, biggest lead of the evening. Reynolds getting ready to check back in. 2:20 to go. First half. Well, the Weber Insurance and Realty halftime here shortly. Sparks with it. Andrew looking at Cruz. Now goes back to Mason. And it'll be Gunner that takes the 3. No good again. Cold from the field. And Paris to the front court. Hutchings with it. Guarded there by Arnone.
We got a whistle.
Offensive foul on Paris, I think.
So I believe that's on Eastham. Should be his first.
And he's coming out.
Team third foul. Felix Reynolds checks in the game for Gunner Holt. And Isaac Hardiman checked in the game as well. Felix for Cruz and Isaac for Gunner. And that's a bomb. Football season.
They get it down to Sparks, and no one got back for Paris and got a bunny underneath. 23-19. Maroons down 4. And inside 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Hudson's with the basketball. The freshman moves it over to his brother, runs through the defense, up short, partially blocked. I think Sparks might have got a hand on it. Arnone out with it, and the Maroons can get closer here. Over to Hardiman. Waits for Jet to come through. He's got the ball now. Guns it underneath the Reynolds. Up on the glass and got it. 2-point game, 23-21. Maroons down 2. And about a minute to play here in the first half.
It's been a quick first half.
Paris not a big team on the field right now. Shot going to be no good. Rebound grabbed and tied up.
Whoa. Easy.
Yeah. And jump ball on the floor.
I don't like where basketball's going with this jump ball stuff.
Yeah.
Trickling down from the college game, and they get jump balls, and they think they still got to fight for it even after the whistle. It's like a macho thing. Who comes away with the ball in the end?
Paris has it out of bounds. Yeah, that was pretty physical. Here's the shooter, Brown. Misses from outside. Hardiman down with it and chases it down. Maroons down 2 with the basketball inside a minute to play. Hardiman from 3.
Travel.
He walks. Traveling called on the Maroons. Out of bounds to Paris. They can play for one if they want to. 2-point lead, and they walk it up, and that's what they want to do. You're going to pull it out, run some clock here. Maybe. No, they went into their offense.
And he's telling them to hold it.
They're going to come out and get it. Maroons are going to pressure the ball and make them work the clock. Down to 20. They'll play pitch and catch with it. Slinging it back and forth outside the 3-point line. It's down to about 14. Jet with the pressure. Into the corner to Brown. Goes underneath, and they try the play, and it's out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul on Hutchings, which will be his 3rd. That's a
That's
big point in this ball game right here with 6 seconds left to go in the half.
Big call there. Maroons are going to get a shot here.
It's a Marcus Hutchings. He's the freshman.
Yeah, Maroons going to take a timeout and talk it over here. We'll keep it right here. We just have 6 seconds left in the first half.
Yeah, interesting timeout by the Maroons to go ahead and spin one here. They'll get 3. They'll have 3 timeouts going into the second half now. 6 seconds. You got to think we got to get the ball in Jetson's hand and let him try to create something for somebody or himself. Be my guess. Jet can easily. 6 seconds is a little longer than you think in a basketball game. A lot of times kids don't realize how much time they have. The thing is, when Jet brings the ball up, everybody's got to be ready to shoot. You got to be ready for the pass, and you got to be ready to shoot. Isaac's going to take the ball out for Robinson. We'll see if Paris comes out and decides to pick us up full court or pick us up 3/4 court.
We can put Eastham on Reynolds. Eastham will have him. That's
Yeah, Cruz is checked out of the ball game.
okay. Isaac to take it out of bounds. Going to go with the baseball pass. Gets it into Jet in the backcourt. They pressure him, make him bring it up on the dribble. He's in a hurry. Runner can't hit it, and that's the end of the first half. Maroons are going to trail at halftime 23-21 to the Paris Tigers here on their home floor. We'll take a 2-minute break. Be back. They're going to put 12 on the clock here. So Zach will take a 3-minute timeout. We'll be back with the Weber Insurance and Realty halftime in 3 minutes.
New year, new drive. Celebrate 2026 with big savings on vehicle maintenance at Best One Tire and Service. Get a Valvoline Premium Full Synthetic Oil Change for just $39 with rebate. Save $25 on an alignment with any tire purchase. Get a free battery check plus $25 off any installed battery. Start the new year with safety and performance in mind. Best One Tire and Service. Selling tires, serving people. West Main Street in Robinson. See store for offer details.
At Casey State Bank, they believe banking should be as personal as your hometown. Since 1968, they've been helping local families, businesses, and farmers achieve their financial goals. From simple checking accounts to business loans, their services are designed with you in mind. Plus, with online and mobile banking, you can manage your money anytime, anywhere. Trust your community bank. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
To our first responders, thank you. You work tirelessly to invest in our Crawford County community every day. That's why I'm honored to return the favor.
See what he's doing to us.
He can do that, sure.
And service you deserve. Call me, Damian Tingle.
You turn that around, Ryan?
Financial representative at 618-544-2147.
Give both of us a shot,
discount today. Discounts and availability vary by state.
So
I said he can't put us both in the shot because we're not sitting close enough
Oh,
together.
I guess not.
Company and country preferred insurance company in Illinois.
Bertram Pharmacy takes pride in knowing their customers by name. The knowledgeable staff will explain your medication and answer any questions you may have. Their commitment to personal service is still the most important aspect, offering immunizations, diabetes specialization, medication synchronization, and free delivery. Find more information at BertramPharmacy.com. Located at 1300 North Allen in Robinson. Bertram Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
Looking for a bank that understands your community and your needs? Casey State Bank has been family owned and operated since 1968, providing the personal touch you can rely on. Whether you're opening a checking account, saving for the future, or applying for a loan, they're there to guide you every step of the way. With convenient services like mobile banking and secure online access, managing your finances has never been easier. Visit Casey State Bank today. Banking is local and personal. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC.
Here's what real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
Every aspect of class, teachers are involved. They're always letting us know what we need to do, and know that
$50, Reynolds.
It's a huge opportunity to be successful.
I've loved being able to give back to this school. It has honestly taught me so much about myself and who I am as a person.
You too can join students like these. Visit iecc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success.
This is Jerry Devonshire. Welcome to the Weber Insurance and Realty Halftime Show.
Yeah, welcome back to halftime. The Maroons trailing 23-21 to the Paris Tigers. A lot of stuff going on here in the high school gym here in Paris tonight.
Yeah, they've done a good job getting the crowd in tonight, I would say. They had the little cheerleaders for the JV game, and then they had kids playing full court basketball during halftime of the JV game. They got senior night here for the wrestlers, and they introduced all their cheerleaders as well at halftime. So, yeah, doing a good job getting a crowd in here tonight in this big gymnasium.
Watch them do this shooting game out here on the floor. They'll throw them over the bankboard.
Yeah, $50. First person that hits the shot, Mike.
Is that right? Wow.
Yeah.
23-21, Maroons down by 2, and let's talk about the first half scoring.
Yeah, Maroons are led by Cruz Dunlap with 5 points. Felix Reynolds off the bench with 4. Mason Arnone with 4. Isaac Hardiman with 3 points. Jetson Holt with 3 points. And Andrew Sparks with 2 points. Cruz has got 4 rebounds to go with those 5 points and an assist. Arnone, 4 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Good balanced game out of him. Jet Holt with 3 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. Hardiman's got a rebound and an assist to go with his 3 points. And Felix Reynolds has got 4 rebounds to go with his 4 points off the bench. For the Paris Tigers, they're led by the freshman Marcus Hutchings, 6'1" freshman. He's got 10 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist and 1 steal and 2 blocks in the first half of basketball. Carter Easton with 4 points, 7 rebounds, and an assist. Braylon Mills, the point guard, with 7 points, 1 rebound. Carrick Vitali, I'm going to mispronounce that all night. He's got 2 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. The older Hutchings, Maddox Hutchings, with 2 rebounds and a steal. They've played 2 guys off the bench. Neither one of them been on the board yet.
Well, he made the 3. There you go.
I got $50. Could have been you. Could have been you, Ryan.
Could have been Ryan. There you go. I think the biggest development in the ball game so far is the fact their star player, the freshman's got 4 or 3 fouls, and he picked that third one up with 6 seconds left in the first half, and he has 10 of their 23 points.
Yeah, that's a bad foul if you're the coaching staff for Paris Tigers. It was underneath. It was a long way away from their the basket, and he just kind of jumped on Isaac's back after Isaac pulled down a rebound with 6 seconds left, and bad way to pick up your third foul.
Freshman mistake.
Yeah, Maroons ought to try to go at him a little bit here in the third quarter and see if we can get him to pick up his 4th. He almost plays like he's one of those kids they can't take off the floor. If they take his scoring off the floor, they may be in trouble.
It could be. Yeah, I would think that they'd have to be very concerned about how he's going to play, and that's good news for the Maroons. Now we'll see what kind of adjustments we've made at halftime to see if we're going to go after him a little bit. And the Maroons coming back out from the locker room with about 6 minutes left here in the Weber Insurance and Realty halftime. We'll take a 2-minute break, be back with more after this 2-minute timeout.
New year, new drive. Celebrate 2026 with big savings on vehicle maintenance at Best One Tire and Service. Get a Valvoline Premium Full Synthetic Oil Change for just $39 with rebate. Save $25 on an alignment with any tire purchase. Get a free battery check plus $25 off any installed battery. Start the new year with safety and performance in mind. Best One Tire and Service. Selling tires, serving people. West Main Street in Robinson. See store for offer details.
Because there's a job opening almost everywhere right now, you have a lot of choices. We also have job openings here at TOC Direct Meetings. Whether you have multimedia experience or think you have what it takes to inform and entertain, you should consider us for your next move. Log on to originalcompany.com and give us the reason we should consider you for one of our openings. Log on to originalcompany.com. We're an equal opportunity employer.
Looking for a bank that understands your community and your needs? Casey State Bank has been family owned and operated since 1968, providing the personal touch you can rely on. Whether you're opening a checking account, saving for the future, or applying for a loan, they're there to guide you every step of the way with convenient services like mobile banking and secure online access. Managing your finances has never been easier. Visit Casey State Bank today. Banking is local and personal. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC.
Bertram Pharmacy takes pride in knowing their customers by name. The knowledgeable staff will explain your medication and answer any questions you may have. Their commitment to personal service is still the most important aspect, offering immunizations, diabetes specialization, medication synchronization, and free delivery. Find more information at BertramPharmacy.com. Located at 1300 North Allen in Robinson. Bertram Pharmacy, caring for you and about you.
Yeah, welcome back to Paris. We're at halftime. The Maroons down a bucket, 23-21. Both teams on the floor loosening up. Good balanced scoring for the Maroons here in the first half. All six players in the score column. We played 7 as Gunnar Holt got on the floor but was not able to score, but the other 6 have dropped in some points here. I think, as I mentioned to Reggie, the Hutchings kid's got 10, the freshman, but he has 3 fouls now, and they don't have a whole lot to go after that.
Right, I agree. I think what we're going to see, Mike, is who can hit some threes maybe in the second half. Both teams have shot quite a few of them. Maroons have only hit 2 threes up to this point. Paris has only hit 1 3 up to this point. And, both teams have taken a healthy chunk of shots behind the arc, so maybe see that. Another thing to watch, and I'm picking up on here, is Maroons like to play the 1-2-2, and we've been in the 1-2-2 quite a bit lately. Is we play Cruz up top on the one, or up on the starts at the elbow, I guess, extends himself out, and then we play Mason on the other side. But what they're doing is they're trying to post Eastham, and then we've got Isaac and Gunnar or Isaac and Andrew getting posted by Eastham after they bring Cruz up out of the post, and then they're trying to get to work the ball down in there. And I think that's probably why Felix has got to play so many minutes when he's in the game. He does a better job of handling that and banging with a body like Eastham's, and just a little stronger and can handle that post work a little better than the other two. So that's another thing to watch. See if Eastham can get some more easy buckets down low or not.
We're getting closer to the start of the second half. Maroons are down a bucket, 23-21. We'll take a 1-minute timeout. Be back ready to go with the second half after this.
Crawford Memorial Hospital is here to help with expert care close to home and a team that treats you like family. From the moment you walk through their doors, they listen, they care, and yes, they know your name. Because real healing starts with feeling seen, heard, and supported. Here to help, the best hospital is the one that knows your name. Crawford Memorial Hospital. Your health, your hometown, your hospital.
Looking for a bank that understands your community and your needs? Casey State Bank has been family owned and operated since 1968, providing the personal touch you can rely on. Whether you're opening a checking account, saving for the future, or applying for a loan, they're there to guide you every step of the way with convenient services like mobile banking and secure online access. Managing your finances has never been easier. Visit Casey State Bank today. Banking is local and personal. Casey State Bank, your community, your bank. Member FDIC.
I've been listening to the Weber Insurance and Realty halftime. Both teams heading out on the floor, ready to go with the second half. Arrow pointing to the Maroons. We'll get the basketball and a chance to tie or take the lead here early. And the starters back on the floor, looks like for both teams. Get the ball in the backcourt to Jetson.
I don't like where those pom-poms are on the baseline.
Don't like that? Nope, that's close down. Those are ours too. Arnone, baseline, short. That's real short. Rebound taken by Paris. Here's Hutchins, drives into the double team, missed a shot. Eastham had to rebound. Paris will pull it back out and reset. That was a tentative shot that Hutchins took when he went inside. I think he went looking for the foul, and he's playing with 3 fouls. Tigers have it in the front court, dropping it down along the baseline, throw it away.
Dunlap with the steal on the baseline.
Again, the Maroons chance to get back into the tie or the lead, down by 2. And it's Hardiman from 3.
Hey, let's warm him up.
He's got 6 points down. The Maroons lead by 1, 24-23.
Jet Holt with his 4th assist of the game. He averages 5 or 5.2 a game. It's unbelievable, really.
Freshman driving up, puts it on the glass, hit the shot. The freshman gets his 12th point, 25-24 Paris.
I haven't been able to track down Paris' stats. I don't put him on max preps. I'd like to know what he's averaging.
Hutchins puts it down low to Dunlap, out to Arnone.
Back to him.
Back inside, turn around, long, no good. Chased down by Hutchins. He's got it, skips it ahead. Driving on the bucket, layup good at the other end. Batali with the field goal. 27-24. Biggest lead of the night's been 6 for Paris. The Maroons have got it in the front court right now. Holt back over to Arnone. Looks in to Dunlap, gives them to him again. Cruz wants to shoot. Steps are a very nice move. Missed the lefty though. Rolled off the iron and Paris out with a rebound. Hutchins drives, pulls up, jumper, got it. That's his brother. It's Maddox Hutchins. 29-24, timeout on the floor. Maroons need to talk about it. We'll take a break as well and be back in 1 minute.
Teachers, you face so many challenges and make so many sacrifices for our kids. We think you deserve a medal. That's why Country Financial gives back to you, our teachers, with savings of up to 15% on your car insurance. I'm Damon Tingley and Robinson, inviting you to find out more today. It's our way to say thanks from Country Financial. Occupation discount is not available in Arkansas, Georgia, or Tennessee. Availability in Mount Major area. All policies issued by Country Mutual Insurance Company as your preferred insurance company. Country Casualty Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
Here's what real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
Here, you walk past the teacher, they say hi, they greet with your name, and they just care about you as a person, not just another number.
That one-on-one attention with professors means a lot.
Lincoln Trail will always have a place in my heart, and it'll always be my home. And I can tell you this, if you give Lincoln Trail a chance and you come here, you'll feel the same way.
You too can join students like these. Visit iecc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success.
5:50 left here in the third quarter. Paris stretched it out now to a 5-point lead coming out of halftime. It was 2 points at half. And here's Jet Holt across, drives into the paint. Runner short on the floor. Cruz has got it. Pulls it back out. And the Maroons reset. This is Sparks. Andrew backs well out behind the three-point line over to Isaac Hardiman. Dunlap wants the ball inside. Isaac drops it to Holt. Runner, flip shot up. Couldn't get the roll on the floor. And Paris comes out with it. Hutchings with it. Waits for help. And Mills comes over to get the basketball. Over to Marcus Hutchins. Picks the dribble up. Freshman steps into it and drives in, and they get a foul on the floor.
I believe that's going to go on Jetson on a hold. Be Jetson's second foul.
Ball out of bounds to the Tigers baseline. They throw it out along the Mills, feed to corner.
Just the first foul of the half.
Paris moving it smartly around the three-point line. Over to Mills, left side now. Wants to take the three, and he missed it. Rebound, Arnone out to Holt. Fires it ahead to Hardiman on. Whoa.
Ooh.
He's knocked to the floor. And he should shoot twice.
He should.
It's on the other Hudson's. That's second.
Second on Maddox Hutchins.
Hardiman will go to the free throw line for 2. Chance to cut into this 5-point deficit, 29-24. Paris with a lead.
Dawson Rogers up off the bench for Paris. They're going to put the 6'4" junior in the game.
Throw falls off the iron to get one more. Easton comes out, and they'll bring in Rogers for him for Paris.
See if Cruz has any luck with Rogers on him. I'm guessing that's who's going to guard him.
Makes 1 of 2. The Maroons 50% from the free throw line tonight, 3 out of 6, and trail by 4. Paris with the basketball in the lead. 4:40 to play here in the third quarter. A quickly played ball game here tonight. There's the alley-oop. Can't hit it, and the rebound taken by Sparks. Quickly ahead. Maroons have it in the front court. Hardiman cross court. Arnone from 3, in and out, no good. Sparks with a rebound. Has it blocked.
That was out of bounds, I believe.
And Paris touches it out of bounds.
Man, I think Hutchins got that blocked. That's his third.
Cruz to take it out of bounds. To the end of Sparks, quickly around to Hardiman. Dumps it underneath. Cruz blocked again. And then we get it something there,
Technical.
maybe a T.
Somebody's picking up a technical, and I believe it's Cruz Dunlap.
No, it's on Paris.
It's on the Dawson Rogers. Rogers was the one that blocked Dunlap there. And when they turned to go back up the court, he must have said something.
It was quick.
Yeah.
Beat him right now. Hardiman misses the free throw. Get one more here. 4:12 to play, and he misses them both. Well, the Maroons will get it out of bounds.
Yep.
And Rogers comes back off the floor, and they'll let him cool off a little bit. Play underway. Maroons have it down by 4 halfway through the third period. Arnone looks at Hardiman, now has his pocket pick. And they're going to drive ahead. Layup is good. Count that, and he's fouled. Tally with the assist. I think that's on.
That's on Jetson. That'll be his third.
Felix going to have to come in. For Arnone. So I'd say the two freshmen going at each other, both with 3 fouls now.
Right.
Free throw good for Marcus Hutchins. He's got 15 of their points. 32-25, biggest lead of the night. Now it's 7 for the Tigers. Jet breaks down the defense, drives on the glass, too strong. Rebound ripped down by Hutchins. They got a 3-on-1. Dishes off, layup coming. Missed it inside, and it stays at the Paris end.
They've got a really conceded, or really a lot of effort into them getting down the floor. They've really made a point. The coaching staff probably really made a point with them. You get a rebound, let's go.
Yeah, they're playing the tempo they want to play.
Yes, they are.
They got to get the ball in. They throw it out long. But Tally with it. Back to Hutchins. They play pitch and catch. We're at 3:38 to play third quarter. And the lead at 7 for Paris. They looked at that alley.
They tried to lob it again.
Again, they look at the 3. Move it left side. Defense extended. They go underneath. Kicked loose. Foul underneath on. This could go on Sparks.
It is on Sparks. That's his third foul. I believe that'll be the 4th team foul. The Maroons here in the third quarter with still 3:20 to play. Tigers will go to the free throw line. Maybe that's only the 3rd team foul.
It must be. I got 1, 2, 3. Yep.
Okay.
Paris throws it out long. They set it inside, drop it down baseline, waits for the debris to fly by, and they miss the layup. Hudson's down with a rebound on the floor. Hardiman steals it. Off the Jet. Pushes it ahead to Sparks. Andrew wants to drive, spins back, and they get it to Hardiman. Three, right side. Well short, and a rebound on the floor, picked up by Paris. Hudson fires it ahead to his brother, gets it back. They feed the corner, and it'll be Mills that takes the three, and that's an air ball. Ball tipped loose, and the Maroons able to get it. 2:45 to play, third quarter. Hardiman again. Right side, dishes off underneath the Reynolds. Back to Dunlap, and they missed that. Reynolds, though, there to grab it. And Felix with a 6th point. That's the lead down to 5. And Paris with it in the front court. Boy, they want to take the threes, don't they? Missed another one. Long rebound. Jets got that one.
Good job by
Baseball pass down to Cruz. You got to let him go. He had 3 fouls, so cuts it to 3. Go right to the bucket. Layup's going to be no good. Easton forces the way back up, and a foul on the floor.
This is going to go on Hardiman. We're going to let him shoot 2 as well. Easton with 9 boards right now. Now the Maroons have 14 fouls.
Hires is going to come in. Jackson Hires on the floor for Sparks.
Jackson's first minutes here in the varsity game.
He's ready to go get a rebound. Look at him. Jetson gets the rebound. 33-29, a 4-point game. Hires with the basketball. Jackson feeds Cruz. Cruz backs down, can't get the shot. Back to Hires. Jackson, top of the key. Drops it inside, and a holding foul.
Yeah, I believe that's on Vital. Be his second.
Two teams trying to figure out a way to get their first conference win. Maroons 8-15, Paris 11-13. Neither one of them has won a conference game, and they're fighting for their lives here tonight. Felix takes it to the hole, can't hit it. Nice move from the big freshman, though. And a rebound off the Paris. Top of the key, the Tigers have got it. Look underneath, they missed their cutter. Vitale with the 3, that's short. Rebound, grabbed by Hardiman. Minute 30 to play, third quarter. Going to be a good fourth quarter, isn't it? Cruz, turnaround jumper, got it. 9 for Cruz, and it's a 2-point game, 33-31. The Paris added out to 7.
Oh.
Gunner, be careful.
Jet,
yeah, that was
That's
Jet.
what I was thinking as well.
Tigers looking at the clock, about a minute to play. Mills with it, tipped loose on the floor, and they get the steal off the Cruz. Drives on the glass, can't hit it. Rebound, ripped down, and they call a jump ball. And the arrow pointing to Paris. 54 seconds to play, third quarter, 2-point game. Low scoring ball game here tonight.
Yeah, neither team has shot the basketball very well.
Hudson's with it in the corner to his brother. Hardiman with the defense, and he'll look at the clock. Cross court pass to Mills. Takes the 3, that's an air ball. Jeez, some bad shooting going on here tonight. Hudson spins into a double team. Mills again thought about putting up another one.
That's a nice look.
And inside to get the bucket to the freshman. 35-31, 20 seconds to play.
Hutchings was 17 at this point.
Down to 12. Feeds it into Cruz. Cruz turns, faces up, short. Rebound grab by Hutchins. He's got to hurry. Pulls up, takes it in, shot, got it. Offensive foul.
That's
that could
4.
be. And it was Hires that took the foul.
Great work by Jackson Hires. I think he was definitely set. There's some disbelief in the Paris from the Paris bench. That official was right there in front of the Paris bench and right in front of the call.
And they leave him on the floor. Cruz from half court. Oh, almost banked it in. 35-31. We got a ball game, and Paris has got a foul problem. Time for the third quarter update, brought to you by Tristan Robinson, Country Financial Rep here in Crawford County.
Yeah, Marcus Hutchings putting on a show. The freshman now with 17. I got him with 17 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 3 blocks after 3 quarters of play. He scored 7 that third quarter. Maddox Hutchings with 2 that quarter, Vital with 2, and Carter Eastham with a free throw. Eastham I've got with 5 points, 10 rebounds, and 1 assist. For the Maroons, Isaac Hardiman scored 4 points that quarter, and Cruz Dunlap scored 4 points. Oh, Felix Reynolds off the bench with 2. I've got Reynolds now with 6 total points, 5 rebounds, and a steal. Dunlap now with 9 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal. And Isaac Hardiman now with 7 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal.
They're going to bring Brown in for Hutchings.
Yeah, they got to bring some kind of score in the game. See how long they sit him with 4 fouls.
I'd say as long as they have the lead, he'll set.
It's usually a pretty common strategy. Maroons are outscored 12-10 there in that third quarter. Find themselves down by 4 with 8 minutes to go.
Okay. Craziness going on there. Maroons have it out of bounds, down 4, and we go to the fourth quarter. Let's get it in the backcourt. Reynolds stays on the floor and nearly threw it away. Hardiman, lucky to grab that. Turns, wants to drive, puts it on the floor to Reynolds. Up on the glass, missed it. And a rebound cleared by the Tigers. They push it to front court to Mills. Cross court. Brown, 3. Missed it badly. And a rebound cleared by the Maroons. Here comes Holt. Jetson drives underneath. Reynolds short. Rebound picked off by Rogers for Paris. So tempo is picked up considerably here. Another 3 from Paris. Missed that one long. Reynolds make that Hardiman down with a rebound. Jet drives. Missed the layup. Can't hit one at the other end. Paris back with it quickly. Blocked. And then a foul on the floor, and that's going to be on Sparks, I think.
Yeah, that's 4 on Andrew now.
Nope, not Sparks. 23.
Hardiman.
Nope,
Felix
got a 34. How did he get in there to get a foul?
Not sure.
And Rogers to the free throw line for 2. 7:10 to play in a ball game.
Yeah, I thought Sparks' block looked pretty clean.
Missed the free throw. They bring Brown in to shoot the 3, and he shot an air ball, Reg, after he scored 19 in the JV game and hit 6 threes. And they knock 1 of 2 down at the free throw line. That's Rogers' first point.
Yeah, their first points off the bench as well.
36-31. Maroons down 5. Hardiman cross court to Sparks. Andrew has it back out to Hardiman. Gets it to Holt. Jetson with it, top of the key, chased by Mills. Hardiman 3. And he nestles it in the hole. He's got his third 3. Cuts it to 2, 36-34. Paris back with the basketball. Mills has it. Oh, we'll move it cross court inside to Rogers.
Sounds like a soccer game in here.
Yeah, what is that?
They're singing over there. I'm not sure.
A lot of contact. Brown kicks it underneath. Pull it back out. Off the Mills. Robinson trying to steal. Goes inside, layup good, and they get the foul. Rogers powers his way inside for the bucket. That may be on Reynolds too.
I think it is. It'll be his second here in the second half. 2 team fouls now.
He gets Cruz back in the game. 6:19 to play.
We'll check in for Felix.
Rogers 1 out of 2 from the free throw line. Now with a field goal to go with that. 38-34, Maroons down 4. Free throw rolls in. Wasn't pretty, but he made it. They are 3 out of 5 from the free throw line tonight. I'll make that 4 out of 7 from the free throw line. Arnone with the basketball. 39-34. That's 6 minutes to go here. Maroons have it in the front court. Arnone, right wing. Mason wants to drive. Puts it on the floor, on the glass, and got it. Strong move. He's got 6, and it's 39-36. Paris breaks the press, gets it into the front court to Brown. Tipped and stolen. Out to Arnone. Mason takes it around. Defense got the shot, and I think he's fouled.
There we go.
A little flurry. Foul on the floor. Let's see what's going to go here. 5. That's the other Hutchins. He's got 3, and that's going to get the freshman back in the game for Brown. So Mason, the free throw line, a chance to tie the game up at the 5:41 mark. Missed it.
Yep.
Rebound taken by Hutchings for Paris. This is the junior. Kicks it down to Rogers. Goes into the defense. Kicks it back out. But Talley drives into the defense. A lot of contact, Reg.
Yeah, a little body there from Mason. Got away with it.
He's the corner. Back out. Mills with it. Gives it over to Hutchings. The freshman wants it down here in the corner.
Well, they're acting like they don't have an offense besides him right now.
Timeout on the floor taken by Paris at 39-38. Maroons down a point. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
It takes a special type of person to inform and entertain. That's what we do at TOC Direct Media. Inform and entertain. If you think you have what it takes, consider us for your next move. Log on to originalcompany.com and give us the reasons we should consider you one of our openings. It might be just a side hustle. Log on to theoriginalcompany.com. An equal opportunity employee. Part-time, full-time, or side hustle.
When you're expecting, you want care that's close, compassionate, and ready when you need it. At Crawford Memorial Hospital, their obstetrics team is here for every heartbeat, every milestone, and every moment. From prenatal care to delivery and beyond. Expert care, comfortable surroundings, and support you can count on. Because when it comes to your baby, they deliver. Crawford Memorial Hospital, obstetrics care right where it matters most.
Well, 5:13 left in the ball game, and a long way from being decided. A 1-point game.
Yeah, band putting on a show there at the timeout. I counted, Mike, over 50 kids over there in that band.
There's a bunch. Yeah, they've always had a strong band program here. Play underway. Paris has it in the front court. Over to Mills. Back to Hutchings. Sets up in the corner. Underneath, ball tipped loose and a foul.
Yeah, they're going to call that on Arnone. Going to call a holding foul down low. I believe that's Mason's first foul of the game. Three team fouls now on Robinson here in the fourth quarter.
Paris gets it inbounds out to Mills. He's the corner. Underneath, tip loose, and the Maroons have it.
Hardiman.
Maroons in the front court with it. This guy needs to sit down and help us out.
Help, yeah.
Sparks on the glass.
Hey, his first bucket, a good time for, or second bucket, sorry.
Bucket. Maroons by a point, 40-39, 4:38 to play.
Still not as bad as Lawrenceville as far as the people walking in front of us.
No, that was bad.
Eastham back at the table to check in for the Tigers.
Paris with it. Kick it inside to Rogers. Stopped. Brings it back out. 3 seconds.
What do we got?
Timeout. Timeout taken by Paris. They're going to talk about it. 40-39. Maroons by a point. 4:19 to play.
They took a full timeout. Both teams down to their last two timeouts with 4 minutes and some change left to play. 1-2-2, maybe in the length, maybe finally giving them a little bit of fits. Let's see if they can get any scoring out of somebody besides Marcus Hutchings. Maroons maybe are doing a little better job of finding him in the zone right now, and maybe the 4 fouls that Hutchings is carrying with him right now has kind of slowed him down as far as going to the basket. Doesn't want to get that 5th foul with another charge call.
It's made a difference now he's played.
It has. He's not been as aggressive with the basketball since he picked up that 4th foul. Jackson did a great job.
They got 3 pretty good underclassmen, 2 Hutchings, and of course Mills is a junior, Rogers is a junior. This Paris team not going to be too bad a year from now.
All right, they're going to miss Eastham. They're going to miss that size down low, that strength down low when he graduates. But looks like Dawson Rogers, the junior, he's 6'4". He puts on a little more strength. He may be just what they need down low.
Paris has it out of bounds. They kick it out to Mills, out near half court. Maroons come out to trap. And the Tigers trying to find a way to break this Maroon defense, and it's been stifling here in the second half. Eastham has it, kicks it back out. 3 look from the top of the key. That's no good. Tipped around. Paris gets it, and it's the freshman. Puts them back on top, 41-40. He's got a ton of points, Reg, 19.
19.
Arnone has it, right side, wants to feed underneath the Sparks. Back off to Hardiman, top of the key. Lobs it into Dunlap, turn around, get in there, fell off the iron. Fell off the iron, and Paris out with it. Blocking foul on Jet. This wasn't set.
That's Jetson's 4th and team 4th for the Maroons. Paris Tigers will shoot free throws the next time the Maroons get fouled for a whistle.
3:31 to play. Jets got to be careful.
Now Jets got 4.
Yeah, the 2 freshmen have 4 fouls on each team. Mills has it, gets it ahead. Jetson's got to be careful now. Over to Hutchins, they feed the corner. They can be a little more patient to go inside. Jumper, that's going to be a brick, no good. Ball on the floor, and the Maroons have it. Off the Jet. Top of the key, lobs it towards Cruz. Bump, baseline jumper, that's short, and a rebound taken by Eastham. Down to 3 minutes to play. 1-point game. Maroons down a point. Hutchins has it. Ball tipped. That was Cruz, and then a foul on Mills back here in the backcourt, I think. His second. Team's second. Maroons have the ball, though, inside 3 minutes to play. 41-40, Maroons down a point. Have the basketball. And Jets got it.
Tal back up off the bench for the Tigers.
Hardiman looks at the 3, goes to the drive, now back to Jet. Over to Hardiman, inside to Dunlap. Cruz has it where he likes. Back out, though, and they give it to Arnone. He'll take the 3, no good, and a rebound yanked down by Mills for Paris. Quickly ahead to Hutchins, tries to drive, feeds the corner to Rogers. Now they go underneath the Mills, back to Rogers to Hutchins, and he heads for the bucket. Can't hit it, and on the floor, a blocking foul.
Oh, a blocking foul on that? It was a late whistle.
That was a really late.
They're going to call it on Sparks, I believe.
Yep, it's Spark.
He's now got 4. This will send Marcus Hutchins to the free throw line to shoot 2. He's 1 for 1 on the night from the line.
Reynolds coming back in here. Short. And Reynolds coming in for Sparks. So both Sparks and Holt with 4 fouls. Holt on the floor, the freshman. Hutchins looking for his 20th point. 2:22 to play in the ball game. And he makes the second. 20 for him tonight of their 42. That's an effort out of a freshman.
Right.
Jetson's got it. Tries to drive, spins. Dumps it in, layup, no good. Oh, wow, tough break there. Felix couldn't finish it. Wow, great move, though. Paris back with it. And the Tigers can start thinking about eating some clock up. They give it to Hutchins down underneath the Eastham. It's it back to the freshman. Move it to the corner. We're inside 2 minutes to play. Ball tipped and stays Paris basketball. And 1:44 left in the ball game. 2-point game, 42-40 Paris. The ball in the Mills, over to Hutchins, back to Mills. Maroons extend the defense. And I think try to get the steal here. Hutchins with it, back over to Mills. They swing it around the 3-point line. Good defensive pressure coming from the Maroons. Down underneath the Easton, back out.
They would be thinking about who we're going to foul here.
They're going to take the 3 and miss it. Rebound to Reynolds.
Hardiman.
And down we come, trailing by 2, a minute 16 to play. Don't think the coach wanted that shot from Paris.
No, I don't think so either.
Reynolds has it to Holt. Back out to Hardiman. To Arnone. That batted loose, and Arnone stepped on the line. He stepped on the
yeah, they called a
base.
tip though, so he got the
I think we got a
benefit of the
timeout too.
doubt.
58 seconds left in the ball game.
Coach Bishop takes the timeout. Sparks is at the table to check in. Looks like he's going to check in for Reynolds.
58.6 left. The Maroons down 2.
Maroons will have their starters in the game here. Yeah, what do you think?
Well, Paris has got fouls to give.
You're right. They've got 3 fouls to give. They got 2 fouls to give, really. So they could go that route if they choose to. I'm guessing they're just going to play defense here, though.
I would think. You definitely wouldn't want the Hutchings kids. You would. He wouldn't be wanting to foul.
Right. Hopefully the Maroons have talked about we don't get a basket here, what we're going to do. Because if we don't get a basket here, we probably need to foul right away and try to keep this game extended as long as we can. And they also need to talk about Jet's got 4, so don't expect Jet to pick up that foul. Someone else is going to have to do it.
Yeah, we need him. He's got to stay on the floor. Okay, here we go. 58 seconds left. Maroons have it out of bounds and trail by 2, and they get it in the backcourt.
Sparks has got 4 on the floor as well.
Jetson brings it across. Gets it to Sparks on the right side. Set play. Hardiman has it. Inside to Cruz. Turns. Blocked. And he made it, and they're going to count it, and he'll go to the free throw line. And a chance to take the lead here.
I thought Cruz was in trouble because he keeps wanting to go right, and Easton played him on his left shoulder to take that away, and Cruz kind of just flipped it over the top of him, and Easton picked up his 2nd foul.
Tie game. Cruz misses the free throw, and a rebound taken by Paris. And they're going to work the clock. Coach is telling them to slow down. Hutchins with it. Gets it over to Mills. Feeds the corner. Back to Mills. Swings it over to Hutchins. The chase is on. Down to 30 seconds. Back over to Mills. They're going to use a timeout. What they got in the timeout?
I think so. He's got 2 left and thinking he's going to use one here.
Down
Coach
to
Brinkley's
20.
going to wait until the clock gets down to a certain number.
There it is. Timeout on the floor with 16 seconds left. Oh, the tie game.
Yeah, if you're the Maroons, you're talking about it. We're going to stay in this zone here for the next 16 seconds, which I fully expect us to do. We can't lose. We can't lose Hutchings, and we can't let him beat us. Let's make somebody else take that shot to beat us. I'm guessing coaches from Paris, Coach Brinkley, and his assistants are maybe talking about how they're going to get Hutchings in a soft spot in that zone, and whether Hutchings is going to go to the basket or if you're going to settle for a jump shot. Paris has settled for a lot of threes tonight. Hutchings has done a pretty decent job of finding some weak spots in the zone, especially along the baseline on the backside of the zone. Another option they may have is maybe try to post Eastham on Sparks or Hardiman and draw Cruz out up on top. That may work for them as well.
Here we go. 16 seconds left on the clock. 16.8, almost 17 seconds left. Paris will have it out of bounds. Looks like in front of their bench. Jetson playing with 4 fouls. Sparks has 4 fouls. Jetson going to press in the backcourt.
Marcus Hutchings went to the far side of the court.
Get in the backcourt to Mills. Brings it over and they set the play. Jetson on him. Gets the ball back. Watch the clock. Over to Eastham. Down to 5 seconds. Here's the corner. The feed. Hutchins from 3. No good.
Oh, that's a foul.
Foul
We are going to get a
Nope, they had fouls to give.
You're right.
Going to go to overtime.
That's on the floor.
It's Hutchings.
And that's on Maddox Hutchings. He's now going to have 4 going into overtime. Yeah, it was obvious what he did. He pushed Jetson right in the back. And they're going to talk about maybe putting some time on the clock.
I wouldn't think so. It was bang, bang. I think we're going to overtime.
He blew his whistle before the horn, so let's see what they put. That's a generous.
Boy, 1.8?
That's generous, isn't it?
That's really nice, yeah.
Maroons are going to get a chance to inbound the ball, take a dribble, and take a shot. Coach Bishop's talking about using his last timeout, and he's going to do it. Interesting.
A lot of time.
Interesting. I'm not familiar enough with overtime rules, but I believe overtime rules put 4 minutes on the clock.
It's 4 minutes.
And each team gets a timeout.
Yeah,
So we'll get that timeout back if we happen to go into overtime. Going to need a baseball pass or something here, something clever here to get a good look. Otherwise, you're probably looking at a three-quarter court shot, half-court shot.
Paris was forced to take a really tough three. We did a good job defending that last 15 to 18 seconds.
We really did. They took Marcus Hutchings from the far side of the court, and they were trying to run him to the corner here in front of us. And when they did, we did a really good job. I believe it was Sparks did a really good job closing out on him. He took a really tough shot from the corner.
Here we go. Going to be a baseball pass. They put Rogers in front of Jet Holt. He'll do the inbounds.
Jet cannot run the baseline here.
Jet's got to get it in. Dumps the ball to Hardiman from three. It's going to be short. And we're going to go to overtime, tied at 42. And let's take a 60-second break. Be right back.
I'm Damian Tingley from Country Financial. Like most parents, I want to make sure that my daughter Briley is protected throughout.
Once again, I don't have an overtime column.
No. These kids could quit jumping up and down over there to help us out.
That's what they come to the basketball game to do, to jump around.
I guess they're jumping.
She's cheering over there, Mike.
They're working on it. Yeah, they're having fun.
Cancer care is personal. And at Crawford Memorial Hospital, it's close to home. You're more than a diagnosis. You're a neighbor, a friend. You are family. The local oncology team walks beside you with personalized care plan, support you can count on, and faces you know and trust. Because at Crawford, hope isn't just a word, it's a treatment plan. Crawford Memorial Hospital.
Okay, here we go. The first overtime.
Not yet.
Here we go with the first overtime. Andrew Sparks to step in to jump center. Hutchings, the freshman, will jump against him. Up, going to put Rogers up there.
Yeah, Hutchings jumped it to start the game and won that tip.
Both teams have two players with 4 fouls. I'm thinking somebody's not going to make it through this first overtime.
Yeah, somebody's going to have. We're going to go 4 extra minutes to figure out who's going to get our first conference win here.
Yeah, it's been a struggle for these guys, hasn't it?
Been a lot of rebounds in this game.
A terrible toss.
Terrible toss.
Wow, is that bad?
They're going to retoss it. What are they calling?
Going to do it again? Nope. Going to give it to Paris. Nope. Going to give it to Robinson. That was, I don't know what that was.
The only thing I think is he tossed it, and the kid from Paris hit the ball and went after the ball and touched the ball before it really got up.
It was a terrible toss. I think it'd get up a foot, did it?
Yeah. It was something.
Play underway. Maroons have it. 4-minute overtime. Hardiman Isaac on the right wing. Looks underneath. Gets it to Sparks. Back out to Holt. Jetson. And Dunlap wants it inside. They dump it down there. Up with the shot. Nailed it. Cruz hits the field goal. Maroons lead by 2.
I thought he got fouled.
Tipped out of bounds.
That's going to be Paris ball. Ooh. Tipped out of bounds by Mason Arnone. I thought maybe it deflected off of Vital after Mason tipped it.
Paris with it out of bounds. Kicks it into Eastham. Backs in. Turns. Puts it on the floor. How'd he fumble that?
I'm not sure. How did we not come up with it?
Hudson's has it. Mills thought about the long three. Takes it back down to Hutchins. Feeds the corner. Dumps it inside to Mills. Up. Now they can't get the shot off. They get it underneath, though, and they get the back. Rogers with the field goal.
Tied it back up. Hardiman at the top. Feeds it to Cruz.
Blocked and
He got
fouled.
fouled. That's going to be Easton's third. And fouls carry over into overtime, so
right.
It doesn't matter whether it's on the floor or shooting. That was definitely shooting, though.
Tied at 44. Cruz Dunlap will have 2 at the free throw line. Got it. One more.
Paris now has 2 timeouts in overtime. Had 1 carry over.
And he missed the second. So we got a lead at 1, 45-44. Paris back with the basketball. Jet went for the steal. Dump it inside. There's another foul. They're whacking away.
Yeah, he got hit in the head. It's either Arnone or Dunlap.
It's Cruz, I think. Just his first.
Wow, just his first.
Mills at the line for 2 and a chance for them to tie it up and take the lead. It's a 1-point game. 2:39 to play in the first overtime.
Mills' first trip to the line tonight.
And he misses.
Long on the first one.
One more coming. And he made 1 of 2. Tie game.
Tied
at 40,
back up.
Tied at 45.
We got dinner plans, Mike.
Oh, about somewhere.
May have to eat at a gas station at this point.
Here's Holt. There's a bump foul up top. It'll be Jetson going to the free throw line, and Mills picks up his 3rd foul. And Jetson at the line for 2.
That was an easy call to make.
Somebody
bumped him.
needs to make a couple free throws here and get us a lead. There's one.
Jetson gets the front end.
4th point tonight for the freshman Jetson Holt.
He's now 2 for 3 from the line tonight. Picking up something off the floor. Part of a pom-pom, I'm guessing.
Chance to get the lead back out to 2. And he got them both. 3 out of 4 from the line. And we lead by 2, 47-45. Paris with the ball in the backcourt. Mills brings it across, gets it on the right wing. Kicks it inside to the freshman, short. Rebound, and it's Dunlap. It comes out with it. And a chance now to do something with the basketball with a 2-point lead.
See if the Maroons take their time running some offense here, or we're going to go.
Jetson's got it.
Jetson acts like he wants to take this kid off the dribble again. He's giving him more space this time.
Drops it to Cruz. Jumper.
Ooh.
Can't hit it. And a rebound taken down by
out.
Paris. And they fired ahead to Hutchings, freshman. Feeds the corner. Gets the ball back. To Mills. And we're inside 2 minutes, about 1:40 to play. Mills looked at the 3, won't take the shot. Gets it back. Baseball pass to Hutchins. Now Mills has it. Again, they reset. 1:24 to play. Batted out of bounds by Cruz.
Keep an eye on number 4, Marcus Hutchings. They're trying to put him on the other side of the court from where the ball's at. See if they're
2-point
gonna try
game.
to throw something over the top of the zone.
Go down underneath the Eastham, up on the glass, missed it. Sparks with a rebound. And now they're going to have to come. Paris is coming after us. Here's Holt. A minute to play. Judson drives, drops it to Sparks, heads for the bucket. Up on the glass, missed the shot.
We got a whistle. Sparks got hit in the head. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Paris fans don't like it.
They didn't like that at all.
Not sure who they
And I
called
think
the
you
foul
found
on.
out Hutchings 5. He's gone. This junior.
So that fouls out Maddox Hutchings. Probably going to bring Rogers back off the bench. No, Rogers is already on the floor. Not sure what the discussion is
I don't
about.
know. Sparks gets 2. 2-point lead for the Maroons, 59 seconds to play. Andrews' free throw got the first one.
Hey, makes his first free throw of the night.
5 points for him. This is the big one right here. 2-possession shot here.
I agree.
Place got quiet. And the free throw up, and he got it. So we lead by 4.
They're going to have to go quick now. They need 2 possessions.
Mills has it over to Hutchings. Drives, picks it up. Feeds the corner.
Good job by Isaac closing out.
Blocked inside. Maroons down with it. And now they can just eat the clock here. Ketson's got it through the double team. He's fouled. The Maroons in good shape here.
Jet go back to the free throw line. He can knock down a couple more here.
Tally with the 4th foul. And Jetson back to the free throw line for 2, and he can salt it away here, I think. Some of the crowd starting to leave. So he hits the free throw. In overtime, the Maroons stretching it out to 5.
Leaving early.
Yep, they're coming down. They know what's going to happen here, don't they? Beat that traffic.
I guess so.
It's the second one, a 5-point game. Paris has got to hurry. Over to Mills. Feeds the corner to Hutchins. He'll take the 3. That's short. Rebound down. Hardeman's got it. Another foul, and the Maroons are going to get out of here with the win in overtime. 27 seconds left now.
Yeah, we'll spend 4 extra minutes to get our first conference win. This is going to make it 3 games in a row for the Maroons. Victories over Newton, Olney, and Paris.
Tomorrow will be a little more interesting. Teotopolis
tomorrow. Another story.
Come with your A-plus game tomorrow. Hardeman hits the free throw. He gets one more. It's 51-45.
Maroons have to shoot the ball a lot better tomorrow in that Teotopolis gym, and that's asking a lot, really.
Missed the second. Paris with the basketball. They take a long 3. Miss that. Rebound on the floor. And Maroons have it. Dunlap's going to drive in and lay it in.
And one.
And he's fouled.
So we said Maddox Hutchings fouled out, but that was wrong because he's still on the floor right now.
Yeah, they got him on the board with 5. Now he gets him off the floor. They're a little late.
Okay.
Cruz with 1 at the free throw line here. Maroons are going to win. Just a matter of the score now. 14 seconds left in the ball game. Cruz misses. Ball on the floor taken by Paris. And a long 3, no good. Just have not been able to hit the long ball. Another one from 3, that's no good. Tipped around, Maroons have it, can dribble out the clock, and that's it. Going to get the win in overtime, 53-45. And pick up their 9th win and 3rd in a row. Things going well. We'll bounce back and play again tomorrow. Teotopolis in the middle of the afternoon. Maroons a winner in overtime, 53-45. Let's take a 2-minute break. We'll be back with the Crawford Memorial Hospital postgame right after this.
Here's what real students say about Lincoln Trail College.
I have learned how to put my academics first while learning how to be a leader within that.
Definitely affordable for me. It definitely gave me a new path of what I want to do with my life.
I feel like Lincoln Trail was a great step out of high school.
You too can join students like these. Visit iecc.edu/LTC to get started and let the trail be your path to success.
New year, new drive. Celebrate 2026 with big savings on vehicle maintenance at Best One Tire and Service. Get a Valvoline Premium Full Synthetic Oil Change for just $39 with rebate. Save $25 on an alignment with any tire purchase.
Oh, he's trying to get up here.
I was looking for him.
He's coming.
All right.
He's not moving real quick.
Well, I'll go through stats and give him time.
Okay. Yeah, he'll have to catch his breath when he gets here.
Oh, yeah.
C-Store for operative details.
At KZ State Bank, they believe banking should be as personal as your hometown. Since 1968, they've been helping local families, businesses, and farmers achieve their financial goals. From simple checking accounts to business loans, their services are designed with you in mind. Plus, with online and mobile banking,
He's going to be able to get to us.
Yeah, he's finally making it this way.
Just watching what can he get in front of us. Is there a path
Just tell
here?
him to stay right. Yes, there is. Just tell him to stand right in front of you, and I'll hand him over.
To our first responders, thank you. You work tirelessly to invest in our Crawford County community every day.
Will you tell
That's why I'm honored to
Coach?
We're gonna stand him right here.
Yeah, and tell Coach I'm going to go through stats so he
service you deserve. Call me, Damien
get it all
Tillman, your
together.
Financial representative at 618-544-2147
He should run for mayor.
to claim your discount.
What is that? Walks like
Everybody knows him.
Availability vary by state. Auto insurance policies.
Oh, he's from here.
Country Mutual
Oh, that's
Insurance
right.
Company, Country Casualty Insurance Company, and Country Preferred Insurance Company, Bloomington, Illinois.
We're going to let you catch your breath. We're going to do stats first.
Hey, welcome back to Paris High School. Maroons victorious tonight, 53-45, pick up their third straight victory. Maroons did a good job in the fourth quarter and overtime. Held the Paris Tigers just to 10 points over that 12 minutes of basketball while they put up 22 themselves. So good work by the Maroons in the fourth quarter and overtime. We're going to go through some stats and numbers real quick, and then we'll get with Mike and Coach Bishop. First, for the victorious Maroons, who are now 9-15 on the season, 1-5 in the LIC. Andrew Sparks finished with 4 points, 3 rebounds, and 4 big blocks. Jetson Holt with 6 points, 5 rebounds, 8 assists, 2 steals. Isaac Hardiman with 11 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals himself. Mason Arnone with 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Cruz Dunlap finished with 16 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal off the bench. Gunnar Holt with an assist, and off the bench, Felix Reynolds with 6 points, 5 rebounds, and a steal. For the Paris Tigers, who now fall to 11-14 and 0-5 in the LIC, they were led by the freshman, Marcus Hutchings. He finished with 20 points, 9 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 3 blocks. That's quite a night from the freshman. Braylon Mills, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists. Maddox Hutchins, the junior, finished with 2 points, 7 rebounds, 1 steal. Carrick Vital finished with 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Carter Easton with 5 points, 11 rebounds, 1 assist. Dawson Rogers with 6 points off the bench with a couple rebounds, an assist, and a block. Hutchins had 17 after the third quarter. He scored 3 in the fourth quarter and did not score in overtime as the Maroons score their third victory in a row.
I like that 3 in a row stuff. Let's see, we still got enough cord to get there. Yeah, we got you covered. See if we can get you wired up here. Yeah, you're good. Look good there. Well, a lot of fun here with 2 teams that are trying to get their first conference win, and you have to go an extra 4 minutes to get it, but you'll take it.
Yeah, this place was packed. It was their packed-to-place night, and they played pretty well, especially the first half. But I kept telling our kids it was close. We had a good chance. You know, they hurt us on the boards, and then we really started rebounding better, and we got in our sets and did a better job. But we had, Felix came off the bench and gave me some big help on the boards and down inside. I thought Arnone did a pretty good job breaking them down. It was really a team effort. Cruz didn't shoot the ball well early, but in the fourth quarter he shot the ball pretty well and got fouled.
Yeah,
so Jet did a good job getting us in the offense and stuff. So.
It was a good effort there. You know, the 2 freshmen Maroons with Jetson Holt, his forte, he had 8 assists to go with his 6 points. And, of course, their freshman Hutchins finishes with 20 points here tonight. Those 2 kids for the next 3 or 4 years are going to be fun to watch.
He's really good, and it was a good game plan by them. He kept slashing the middle of the zone, but we dropped Jet down there, and that kind of stopped some of that. And, I'm just happy we got to win. We hit some big shots, and it's not like us to miss a lot of free throws, but we missed some free throws at clutch time, and then Sparks and Jet both hit some big ones. So
we needed to get that 2 in a row on a Jet to get that thing where it was a 2-possession game in overtime.
Right.
But that was a big plus. Outscored in the last 12 minutes, 8 minutes in that fourth quarter, and the final 4. I think he outscored them like 12-22, something like that. Just able to handle them there. And now you get right back at it tomorrow, traveling over to Teotopolis, playing a very good basketball team there. Going to have to shoot free throws a little better tomorrow.
We do. Because we actually had to win that game twice. We'd hit our throws, it would have been over. But, they were fighting hard. We both are. We're kind of in that middle group. Regional seeds are coming up, and we needed to beat them, possibly get Marshall and some of those teams, and that would help us. I told them, you'll go into T-Town, they'll probably – not think you're much of a threat, and you never know.
Never know.
I've had teams upset people like that, and Newton played them really close.
Yeah.
So I think we got a shot.
We've won 3 in a row, getting some momentum, getting a little confidence. You got to like that. That's a big plus. Yeah. And we played with some adversity, too. Had people in foul trouble, were able to keep their noses clean and stay on the floor.
Yeah.
So that's helpful.
That was one negative we got to work on. We had Hutchings in foul trouble with 4 fouls. I wanted to go at him a little bit more, and we kind of went away from him. But, that's youth. We got some young players out there, and I thought I'm just happy.
Yeah.
When you've had the type of year we did to start, and now we're finishing.
Yeah, you said that back in November. Give them some time and then get their feet wet a little bit. And now we're coming around and looking better, and that's a good win here tonight in a hostile environment for sure. This place, tough place to play.
This is my hometown.
Yeah,
I told them. I said, you better come play. So, that's a good win for all the way around.
We'll take it. Let's get home and get up to T-Town tomorrow. We'll be on with that one around 1:30, 2 o'clock.
All right.
Okay.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Coach. Coach Randy Bishop with a win here tonight. That's 3 in a row for the Maroons as they knock off the Paris Tigers in overtime, 53-45, as they improve now to 9-15 and 1-5 in the LIC. Paris falling to 11-14. Once again, Maroons led in scoring by Cruz Dunlap. He had 16. Isaac Hardiman in double figures as well with 11. Maroons put 6 in the score column. You go back to the JV, started off the night right, winning that one 54-49. Felix Reynolds finished with 22, and Jackson Hires added 12 in that win in that JV game. Rich?
Hey, we'll do it again tomorrow afternoon, Mike.
I think we're good to go. We'll see you from Teotopolis tomorrow. The Maroons playing the Wooden Shoes in an afternoon event. We should be on the air somewhere around a little after 2 o'clock. We'll check in with you and get the ball game on the air. For the Reggie Tritt, Zach Van Schoik, our producer back at the station, I'm Mike Scheimer. You've been listening to the Crawford Memorial Hospital postgame. We'll see you tomorrow afternoon from Teotopolis. Good night.
Thank you for listening to this broadcast.